Welcome back to the First Touch podcast, everybody. You don't know, say, boy, Calamity, I'm there, my brother Tato, you see me? And today, well, might not remember if we review the midweek match then, but today we are talking about the weekend review, you see me? Um, couple big matches played this weekend. Newcastle, Chelsea. We did also have Liverpool, Tottenham, Arsenal's end up scraper win. Manchester City, comfortable win from Manchester City. Manchester United lose again. You see me? And from what the reports are saying, Manchester United are seemingly interested in um, Ruben
Morgan.
Neves. Ruben Neves and Anton Semenyo as apparently is him have a decision between him and him want make a decision between him and Manchester United and Manchester City. Them two team, they're the two team them really in for my Semenyo at this moment in time. And Morgan Rogers stating after the match that Manchester United is the biggest club. So maybe he might in something right there. So maybe he might try to say, yo, Manchester United, me there, you see me? As somebody did point out to me earlier, we see how that one they work out when we sign a City Academy player. You see me? Manton Freedom Fighter and everything. You see it? But I mean, only bad thing for talk about. Only bad thing for talk about. Um, first up, I guess we can kick it off with the Arsenal 1-0. I think Arsenal end up with 1-0 on the day against Everton. Gyokeres penalty. I never like the fact. I don't know. Like me, I watch Arsenal this season. I'm just nah. It's not that I'm not convinced. Me just not. I'm convinced that Arsenal are a good team. But when I watch them, I not get that convincing feeling that them man are ready for win the league. And that mean I get from Arsenal. You see me? So when Mr. Goikers get the pen, and to be honest, some people might have said that Everton was robbed because the man them they kind of do a little kick out against I don't remember which Everton player it was, but from when me I looked on it, it was a foul to me. That was a penalty, and no penalty was given, isn't it? But me even start them all forgot for say, please remember to like, share, subscribe. You don't know, turn on the post notification bell, because that's gonna notify you when the video might drop, and share the content, isn't it? But yeah, Tattoo. Arsenal end up with the 1-0, Gyokeres with the penalty, of course, the Gyokeres celebration. But what you did, I don't know if you get to catch a game, but what you think about Arsenal overall? Because them they were 2 points a lead right now.
Um, I feel like I'm being like anything I'm gonna say now, I'm being say it like for the past 4 months. That nah, 4 months gonna stretch. Like for the past 2 months, I do think Arsenal is the best team when it comes on to sticking to their rules. Like in terms of them play discipline, them discipline playing off. Don't be open up unless them have to. Don't take chances, don't take risks, play as safe as possible, rely upon what we know the most, which is the set pieces, and only take the chance when that is really presentable. Like as I said, bro, them don't look like the team that convince you. Them just more look like the team that are them are play really safe. And nothing is wrong with playing safe if you're gonna get the 3 points. Because that is the most important thing in a football game, in the sport itself, in winning, in terms of even going forward to win the trophy, is getting the 3 points. And any way you can get it, you just know say you have to grab it and that's it. You know? So in terms of how them play, bro, like yeah, we all can agree that them don't look like that treble team 2008 Manchester United. They don't look like that Centurion team. They don't look like that Chelsea team with the 15 goals, and even that as well as something we have to go over again because we start to concede goal as well. Arsenal do you think they're still going to break that um Chelsea record of only conceding 15
15
goals
goal.
15 goals? Like remember that was a topic, and remember I think we did say too, they say yo, we don't really think it's possible if them go by into January and only and still concede under six. It might be possible, but I know them think they reach over the six, right? Are them about to breach it?
I think them the 6 right now.
Six exactly. So and
No, I
even
lie.
though they must
I lie,
concede
I
more than
lie. Them
six.
lie more than can take more than 6, man. About like 9 them concede out
Nine
now.
or so, yeah, cause from that a couple goals well scored upon them in almost every
Yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Let me check.
yeah. So
Arsenal concede 10 goals.
10 goals. See, that's out. Nah, them now go break that. So that is out the door. Um, in terms of them players, them we can talk about. Saka has been very, very underwhelming, and people and
And
Arsenal fans
me
are
like, oh,
go
you
on
point that out now. Me no want, you see me, speed past the soccer thing. Me like, oh, you
the
point
Saka
that one
thing.
there out.
Yeah,
You see me?
is
Um, Something I kind of see over the internet is every team that win the league have a predominant attacker that stands out.
Sancho.
And
Yeah,
when we watch Arsenal, if you go back through the years, them, I mean, Leicester City did have Mahrez and Vardy. The Chelsea team that was Hazard, Diego Costa. Um, Liverpool team, Mohamed Salah, Sadio Mane. Manchester United, of course, Rooney, Ronaldo, Berbatov at one point, Van Persie. You can go through all of the list, the Manchester City, the Agueros, the Kevin De Bruyne's, Gundogan step up for a year, Foden step up for a year. Like you can go through them, and all of these players did push out great attacking numbers. When you watch Arsenal as an entirety as a team, yes, them have goals around the team, but them don't have a one or two player that stand out in an attacking light. And me watching Arsenal, I think that's an issue. Because right now we can look by Manchester City, the team who are chasing them, and we can point out the Erling Haaland, we can point out the Phil Foden who are getting to farm, we can point
Turkey
out the Ryan Cherky who are getting to farm. So who is Arsenal's standout player
top.
that is going to allow them to win that league title? I not see it at this moment in time. And that everybody would have said that's supposed to be Saka, but
Saka.
Saka is has been, as I say, really underwhelming. So and Gyokeres as well. Him now again. Remember me they talk about it. Arsenal don't play to Gyokeres' strength. Him get a one goal here and there, a scrappy goal, tap in. He might get a penalty for score, but overall he has done pretty bang average since coming into the league. You see me? So who is that attacking force for Arsenal that is going to allow them to win the league? That is yet to be seen. Right now, them they are at the top of the table, but them look like them can lose that tight top of the table any day. Them look like
Any
them can
day.
use it any day right now.
And definitely, if you even expound upon a thing there, when we Calamity just talk about that player what's supposed to lead you. As Arsenal as a team where them are them on top of the table, them highest goal scorer is just Gyokeres, but him is at the 20th spot with the top goal scorer for Arsenal. Them them on the goal chart, them is at 20, which is Gyokeres with 5 goals. And them assist man only have 3 assists at 11th spot, that is Declan Rice, 3 assists. And if you look at them goal to game, goal and assists, added together, Gyokeres have the most with just a 7 GA. So, like, definitely, bro, like, we're not gonna sit here and tell us, say, goals is,
Bro,
like, they need to have the top goals,
me have Bruno a player basically as a 6 and him have like 10 GA
10,
already.
10
So
GA, like,
that kind of crazy for me for a
crazy,
striker
bro.
have 7 GA for the entire season when.
Season.
And then what is Saka? What Saka tally right now?
Saka tally as the man where him shoulda a lead that front line, bro. And let's see, we can find it.
Five in
Five,
total for Saka. 4 goal, one
5 is
assist. Um, Menace say the midfield are the problem. Can see them a struggle to create chances, and you're right in that, you know. You're very right in that. However, why me go pull it back a little bit is because again we have to remember say Arsenal sole creativity was not just the midfield. Again, Odegaard, yes, but Saka is a man who's supposed to create chances for Arsenal as well. Saka has not been effective enough for him to be the standout player that Arsenal fans claim him to be.
came to
You see
be
me? I mean, I understand say I feel like say I don't know if I the system, but I feel like say something a limit Eze I feel like something is also limiting Martin Odegaard because
Yeah,
again, as much as I don't rate him that highly, I do think him create more chances than he actually is doing right now. Him generally create more chances, so
yeah.
something I limit him in the team. As that might be the Zubamendi Rice pairing, man. I know.
No, and I don't think it's it because while we can say that, while one can maybe see that Arsenal are failed through the midfield. I me feel like off a base of my perspective, we can tell us to me, I feel like them midfield is their strongest point. Because for me, Zuba Mendy and Declan Rice, I feel like if I take them two players out of that system, you're going to see a crumble in it for me. Because me feel like say there's a which part them build them straight in terms to guide the back line. Whereas in this moment, we do have a Gabriel to help
But
make
I
that
feel
find.
like I feel like that kind of pull on the point though. Them did it, and yes, them are help the back line, but are
But
they
not the
helping the
attacking,
forward
the
line?
forward, yeah. And in terms of and in that situation now, who would I blame a two-person? Would I blame Arteta and would I blame or Martin Odegaard? Would I blame Arteta and not having a balls in terms of hearing what? Go, Odegaard is not playing to the striker where I'm supposed to go. So here I'm gonna play Eze. I'm gonna be an oligarch in the sense of that say you're not playing to the striker, you're making the safest pass them, and that is not creating enough for the team.
I mean, I understand that that's his play style, yes, but whenever I watch Eze, him not seem as highly creative as I know Eze to be either, to be honest. So me if you wonder if it's a part of the system where them I don't think him necessarily, as I said, them not play to the striker's strength. So I feel like that's also just a part of the system. So them don't actually play to the striker's strength. Maybe it's a case where Mikel Arteta, he has remember him only striker him did him only actual number nine him did that use was Aubameyang. And then him ship out Aubameyang. After that, him used basically false nine, Gabriel Jesus, um, Havertz. Sometimes him put Trossard there. Now him put Mikel Moreno there. And whenever Mikel Moreno is playing striker, him seem to get goals in many different ways.
Different
So
ways,
is
yeah,
it
yeah,
that
yeah.
Arteta just cannot play to a striker? Maybe
Yeah,
maybe that's the
that
case.
that's but would you say it's Arteta or as I say like the midfield when choose for use? Because we do see where chances create when
I think
Eze play.
I agree with that says a mixture because as I say, this my biggest criticism of Odegaard is that him always wait for the CFS pass. You see
CFS
me?
play.
Him only the only if Odegaard is going to do a backheel pass, I can guarantee you that 99% him 99% sure that the backheel I gonna reach the person. You see me? Him now go just see a man make a run and just give you one random backheel or you say,
Running a back
What a
keeper.
piece of vision. You see me? Him not do that. So I understand what you talk about in terms of the Odegaard situation, and we see a game where they have them play where Odegaard literally come out on the field and him pass to everybody except Gyokeres. You see me?
That was a game with Wolves where they scored 3 goals score and they was scoring on the midfield.
Exactly. You see me? So I understand that point of the Mikel Arteta and Odegaard midfield. But I feel like the play style have something to do with it as well. You see, man, I can just put everything on the players. I feel like the play style definitely have something to do with it. And Arsenal in a situation right now where them really have to look over them shoulder and I say, shit, Manchester City are come.
I get close, very close. And in terms of that, bro, like when we think about, as I say, like the teams, them games them are playing nowadays, it seems so them seem so touchable, but it's them look like them invincible. But in my mind, bro, like we just have it say, once them book a team where willing to come and step on them and be that team we go run the risk because we feel like that's the thing, the team are gonna run the risk for go head to head with them. I just feel like say if City, I feel like City are gonna be the game where when we bought them, if we don't lose a game before that, we can get to step them can, squeeze them can and probably get to overlap them. I swear.
Yeah, I can see that. Honestly, with Arsenal are player right now, and again with the attacking side of the game where I say nobody has step up for say yo, I want to be that man, yeah. I can definitely see City are overtake them. And as a matter of fact, I will just get into City as well. 3-0
City,
on the day.
yeah.
West Ham. Haaland on the score sheet, and I think Foden score as well. You see me? So as I said, I mentioned before, Haaland again. How much goal at Haaland upon now? 19, 18.
19, 19 more, 19 goal at.
Haaland again, bro. Complete monster. Complete monster. Let me check that. Oh, it
So
wasn't Foden.
19 goal.
Reinders. 19
Right.
goals in what? 19 goals in 17 matches, 4 assists as well for Haaland. You see me? Reinders on the score sheet as well. But overall, Manchester City look to be performing or look to be getting into that title challenging gear. You see me? That we know Manchester City to be.
And if you think about it, we are in December normally. Them time now, them kick off at the end of the year going over. And honestly, like we have to just give thanks that Pep wife start giving back some front. Because we have to just, yeah, that bro, that him start him, that what happened. That really and truly, that is
Yes,
what happened. And
Pep wife deal with him the right way
I
now.
deal with him the right way. I get back him regular night overs and him now play on time come on to spending time with him family. You know, so him have time now for go in scientific mind and do whatever he want with the football. But jokes aside, bro, like even in the West Ham game, I understand this is West Ham. I understand say like anything can happen, but like the way how I see him structure the game, the way how I see him make the changes, then the way how I see him carry on with the game. Like in my mind, me I said, bro, I feel like this is like a turning point in terms of City is became that dangerous team. When we see him bring on Ivo Kusan, fling Nunes in the midfield, I'm like, yeah, cause remember in did said Nunes the smart enough to play midfield and did have him a play right back. I all know that him that play right back because Kusan did get that injury. But in terms of how the team change now, and how the team looks so dangerous. Like, bro, with even Turkey, I get on farm, Haaland now stop score goal. Again, with the point where people that have a point out earlier this season that say City only score if Haaland, only win if Haaland score. It goes to show you that we have multiple goal scorer. It's just that you have to give Pep time to figure out him system. Last season, never get through that because of why again, him wife, him have problem with him wife and we all know that a man mind or structure function straight when the love of him life behave one particular way. So it finally showed that say yo yeah, him better work on him A game and honestly I want the Champion League. A Champion League really want if we get the Premier League, that would be even nice, you know? So anybody else in the game but I want to go on like in the end of the game of that game as well, we see him carry on with Vardiol and honestly Vardiol is becoming the main centre back instead of Ruben Diaz in terms of performance, in terms of leadership, in terms of that strong mind. Like Vardiol has finally became that player. And me that look upon it and me that say last season Vardiol was mainly used as a left back. Still that try to squeeze himself inside of the system because Pep is still stubborn. I try to use name again Diaz and Stones where it and no Diaz and Akanji where sometimes that affect with. So yeah, him start use Vardiol now and honestly I know a man like Calamity happy for say
Yeah,
or feel good for say Vardiol in his
yeah,
first year.
because me did when Guardiola did something there. When Vardy did just got City, me did feel away because honestly, me was one of them person who me that watch Vardy at Leipzig, me know the talent that Joshko Vardy is. You see me? And then when in Gar City, Pep kind of push him out on the left back. Me never really like see it. Even though him perform to a decent level in that left
Level.
back role, me still think that him potential was there at centre back. And him is a stand him as you say, him are the one who actually a standout in the centre back role. You see me? It would have come like him a lead Ruben Diaz when it should be the other way around. You see me?
Yeah.
However, you don't know say when you're a young centre back and you have that greatness in you, which I think he has. Me think him have the potential for be one of the best centre backs in the world, easily for me. You see me? So me happy for him personally, not for the fact that him a perform for City. You see me? But yeah. But as Omar said, shout out to the two Nico. Them I feel like
Me
Nico
too, both
Gonzalez
Nico.
really, really,
And
really deserve an
A
apology.
shout out. And
You
Calamity,
see
you're
me?
supposed to know, say, man like me, to come out to Nico Gonzalez. Like, I been a say, I'm not still tell you say him better than Raji. Like, I will
Come
not say
on,
that.
that would be
Yeah,
stupid.
that
We
would be
can't
very
do that.
outrageous. But as I said, bro, if when Raji come back, we just feel like say Pep need to play these two man together. Same way. Use back a double pivot. Because Nico deserve the start right now. Him become that anchor to me for the team where I have the team structured the right way and know how to lead them. And it might be not it's not that goals man, like a Raji did have them cracker there, but him a dictate in that midfield for me. And honestly, bro, I think they're gonna be John Reinders to be the dictator in the midfield.
Yeah, yeah.
But a Nico and well done. And on the next side, I just said Nico O'Reilly. He's really like, but if you ask me, I still would have probably preferred for have I Noor over there, but he might perform well. So
Like,
yeah.
me would never understand. Like, me are the type of person where, yeah, me rate a player, but once a man a perform in a position, I could care less, bro. So, the only real player I feel that real connection to is probably Bruno Fernandes. You see me? I want to see Bruno in his side no matter what. But apart from that, anybody else can go as long as somebody a perform in that position. You
I
see me?
feel like I'm look on new I'm look on I know for me, bro, like him left for a team where he was the starting man. And we know the whole reason why in this type of situation now because of the injury. So I just want him to get what he was bringing to the team for, you know? I just need that.
Hmm. Well, I can't, again, my rate I know, but I mean, him depend something there right now.
Duty.
Um, African Cup of Nations. Shout out to the
African,
African Cup of
yeah.
Nations right now because I know so the African Cup of Nations start yesterday. Big win by Morocco. You see the overhead kick? Damn good goal.
Tough. Tough.
Um,
Even today, Salah scored today for Egypt in my Marmosh.
oh wow. So why him can't do that for Liverpool? Oh, walk on. Why? Arne Slot of the man hostage. I just Salah probably just not good. You see me? But either way, we'll talk about the Liverpool game like how we are talking about Salah. You see me? So it was Richarlison on a score sheet for Tottenham. Isak again with an next goal. Well, Ekitike, I should say, with an next goal. And Isak with him third of the season. Third? I'm gonna check. Second goal of the season. So overall, Liverpool with another win. Liverpool up on 29 points, 10 points off the top. Is it a case where would I say Liverpool are now climbing back into the title race? Maybe not. You see me? A couple more slip ups from Arsenal, maybe one and two slip ups from Manchester City, and Liverpool might be back in the hunt. We may never know. You see me? But we have to wait and see. But on that, but as it relates to the performance on the day, it was quite comfortable for Liverpool, in my opinion, up until the last 15 minutes. Um, Again, red card by Xavi Simons pan Van Dyke, I believe. Um, was it Van Dyke?
Yeah.
Yeah, Van Dyke. And then Christian Ramiro with the most stupid red card in the like. I don't know how people rate this man. Like this man just the man coming like Lissandra Martinez without a brain, bro. Like at least Lissandra Martinez, when him do film thing, them him do it under style. The man in front of the referee and kick the man. Like, bro, what that and what make it even worse, bro? Your team up on the up right now. Wanna pressure Liverpool and get back a goal. What was the purpose of doing that, bro? And you're the captain of the side, too, brother. You are the captain of the side, yo. And this is what I know say. Tottenham really aren't a big team, bro. Because if that was ever Bruno Fernandes, if that was ever Martin Odegaard, if that was ever um Van Dyke. Well, maybe not Van Dyke, because people love Van Dyke. But if that was ever somebody from one of them team, there, bro, like the scrutiny on social media would be peak.
Crazy.
You see
Mm-hmm.
me? I'm not fun. I think I hear fun. Um, Overall though, I feel like say Spurs were very passive. Is it a case where um is the case where we got sack what him name Thomas Frank now because Thomas Frank really has not been living up to the standard that him set at Brentford. Like me feel like say Thomas Frank gonna Tottenham and it's like him win one, lose two,
Lose two,
win one,
lose three.
draw, lose three, win, and lose two again. You see me? Him kinda move like a what my coach name again, Ruben Amorim in a sense. Um so is it a case where Thomas Frank supposed to get sacked? I don't. Me right now would lean to the side of yes. Isn't it? Shout out to Hugo Ekitike, Florian Wirtz with him
With him
first
first
assist
assist
at the
after 15
campaign
games.
after 15 games. Shout out to Florian Wirtz, isn't it? A long road for climb back up. Isn't it?
Long road
Forget
to
my name.
freedom.
Come on, a long road, man. But shout out to Florian Wirtz. Big up Dominic Shabazlai. I feel like Shabazlai has been so consistent for Liverpool this season. Easily the best player. You see me? Um, but overall, Spurs were just average until Richarlison come score the goal. Big up to Richarlison. And then it was a dog fight in the last 10 minutes. I do feel like so the referee kind of thief look like the time because he should have had a little bit more time at the end. But overall, Liverpool deserve them win.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
I realize that Liverpool have 4 injury in this game. Frank Pond come back, but him go on and come off back. Same thing for Isak. Same thing, Bradley as well and Wirtz has been showing injury. You know, if a serious injury, anyone do out of those four.
Honestly, I never follow up them injury news. I never follow up them injury news at all. But I feel like say I think um Conor Bradley is a slight injury. Him should be back soon. But apart from that, I never follow up none of them injuries. I'm not sure. Yes, we have to go get in. We have to go get that news there.
And
But
definitely on the part of Liverpool, like yeah, we feel like even when Salah is back on the keeper came from off of the bench. Because honestly, like in this way the team will get result and
but my
it will work for
hold on. But me did tell you no. Every time Richarlison score, Spurs lose or draw. Most of the time. Maybe I don't know. I never really meds it. It's probably a case where him always get put on for try change the game, him end up score. But Spurs are just Spurs, isn't it? So you can't really fault Richard for
being
that.
Spursy.
Yeah. But yeah, back to the Salah thing, bro. When I said to say una overreact, I tell my boy, oh Salah is this great Liverpool legend and him deserve this respect, this and that, and one bag of bullshit pan like pan ice cream cone. Like bro, I telling us it's just time, bro. Salah out of the team. The man out of the team was at the time for 3 games. Wait and see how it play out. It's not like Salah I got sit down on the bench for the whole season. You might get him opportunity to come on. And when him do get him opportunity to come on, it's up to him for take that opportunity. You see me? But right now, the team I get some positive results without Salah. So why make a force him in the team in the side just because him name Salah? You see me? Is the case where Salah I go leave in January? I don't really see that. I feel like Liverpool I probably want to give him a proper send off. But maybe not. We don't know. But yeah, I feel like Salah is supposed to be on the bench for now. If him come on, him happen to do something for change a game, then you probably give him back a look in for say, yo, all right, a time for you probably start get back couple starts and all of them little thing there. And honestly, Salah I gonna get starts because Liverpool in a multiple competitions. So he might have multiple opportunities to get back in at the side. But I want to talk about the Ekitike thing because um as you can see, Ekitike ending up win the game again for Liverpool. Ekitike did start, Isak did come on. Isak ended up come on and score, and then Ekitike win the game. But is it now a full blown conclusion that Ekitike is supposed to be the starter?
Ah. Well, for me, from day one, I've been a say that. Like, say, Ekitike is supposed to be a starter. Like, that never was a question in my book. Like, based on him start. Like, if it's up to me alone, Liverpool shouldn't even buy Isak until depends on how him perform. Depends on how Ekitike perform coming this January now. If we decide they still got offer him, yes or no. But definitely, bro, like, I never get to watch a game, bro, but I've been a say that, bro, so Ekitike is supposed to start. I've been a say that.
Yeah. I definitely agree with that. Is that a case where Even when Isak did come on, I mean, him did only up on the pitch for like
Oh,
um
20 minutes.
20 minutes or something like that. But again, I'm never really that impressed with Isak, to be honest. And again, me, I want to Isak biggest fan, but him just not do it at the moment. You see me? He really just not do it at the moment. Even though him did score. So shout out to him for that. But shout out to Ekitike, man. Ekitike the man, what? How much goal now?
About five,
Like
all right.
seven?
Seven, I think I 8 goal. Because I think in the up in the score chart.
Ekitike, 8 goal.
8 goal, yeah.
Shout out to Ekitike. Um, who else? Who else on the chopping block? I mean, we have Manchester United for that, but I'm gonna get into the Chelsea
Chelsea,
match.
Chelsea, Chelsea.
Big up the Walt made. You see me? Um, it kinda conflicted because the man did that go off a Sheshko. The man did that go off a Sheshko. We end up pick up this tall basketball shithead for our Rasta. And the man them get Walt made and seemingly Walt made is better than Sheshko. You see me?
Come on. Me not think, bro. Me not think it is just flat like that. Ma,
Bro,
I have to look.
have you actually been watching Sheshko?
No, the thing is, yes, I'm seeing Chesko, and yes, if we are talking about comparing to how the two of them are playing, yes, Chesko is
Bro.
playing very, very shit. But I believe if Altmade did go Manchester
Man,
United, probably they look the same.
I disagree. I disagree. You know why I disagree? It's
Why?
because of multiple time, I'm watching Sheshko and I'm saying, bro, why are you not making that simple run? Like, I understand with the crosses them are not his fault. Cause we're just shit at crossing. But a lot of the time when the man them play the ball across the face of the goal, there is no striker. It happened the day before the last match before this when him come on. Bruno, flash it across the face of the goal. Why you not dive, kick, run, scream for try to tap the ball into the net, bro? And then it happened the last match again. It was Mason Mount cross the face of the goal. Why you not broke off your neck for reaching in front of the ball, bro? It happened so much time with shit. Man, I forgot him name. What my striker name?
Altmade,
No, what my striker name?
Chesko,
Sheshko. It happened
Chesko.
so much time with Sheshko that my heart my wholeheartedly believe that a decent enough striker with better striking instinct would score at least 5 goals so far in this Manchester United team. I mean
Well,
understand. I understand say we're not service him like how we're supposed to because the crosses, bro, the crosses from Manchester United are dog shit. Like Manchester
ridiculous.
United is like a blind man that try cross a road. Them need help. Them need help, bro. But before we get back into the Manchester United,
Manchester United, yeah.
shout out to Walt made 7 goals for the season. Um, Newcastle team really, I like Newcastle. Newcastle were 2-0 up though, and them throw a lead again. You see me? This is a running team for Newcastle. Um, Shout out to Malik Tam. I feel like him that have a good game on the defense. Louis Smiley as well for me had a good game.
Louis Miley, bro. I realize that from one of the Louis them kind of have this look out, them one of them have this look out game where them all them look good. They come from England, all like Louis Kelly, Louis Smiley, Rico
Big up in
Louis.
Spencer.
Is it? I don't Rico Louis are the worst. Rico are the worst Louis. You know Louis Hall as well. Louis Hall in name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Louis Hall. So yeah, but Miley like him step in for name again.
Um,
For
Livermento.
Livermento, and him has been very good. And even with that game, bro, like him never really play much off the right back, more like a right midfielder, a right wing back. And he was and him do that this goalkeeper inverted in that game too as well. It was very tremendous, bro. And really enjoy watching.
On the Chelsea end of the spectrum, though, you feel like Chelsea also suffer from that attacking side of the game that we've been at about, though, where them not have somebody where stand out. I mean, I say Cole Palmer is usually that person, but Cole Palmer has been injured. So I feel like Chelsea maybe a suffer from that little bit as well
What
because
I have to say about Chelsea, overall, like them do have a task up. Like what am I say when I watch a game? It's a task up to who come out on the day for Chelsea when they commands to them attacking. Like you have some day when you have
Yeah,
Neto come
it's
out,
just a flip
you
of a
have
kind.
it's a flip of a kind. But for that specific game, Newcastle game, bro, the headache was Garnacho. Bro, 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 bruv,
Me I hear ya.
bruv.
Me I hear ya.
Bro,
Me I
Granata
hear ya.
was dog shit. This man kick almost. I think at one point in the game, Chelsea never kick a shot on target. And most of the shot them was kicked by Garnacho. Every shot for Garnacho kick go over the bar and send them to space. And bro, in my mind, me
You
I
know
say
why?
like,
You know why me not hear this? Because what day we are watch? Um, what day we are watch Chelsea versus Barcelona? I want me say friggin' Estavo run on the ball and kick 3 shot. All of them fly go over the bar. Me not hear no man say no. No man, me not hear say no. So me not understand how everybody just a run up and Garnacho now.
because bro, come on, bro. When I watch that game, bro, come on, bro, come on. Like, Garnacho just need to do better, bro. I swear, bro. He
Yeah,
need
I
for
agree.
He need to pick him time when he gonna kick. I think he need to spend more time in the drill, in training where in practice shots off both feet, bro. Because it's really annoying, bro. And he don't look like a professional footballer when he do it. To me, he just look like a defender when he hold the ball. I swear, brother. It need to be started. But otherwise, from that, bro,
Reece James free kick.
Reece James free kick. My words, my days, bro. You know Reece James.
They will stop spread certain propaganda in a youth. Um, Spencer Color don't make tattoo can program you. Come on, Spencer.
Anyway, bro, how long? Honestly, it has been a couple of games now. Rhys James has played in the midfield, and I do think if Rhys James end the season,
Is it a conversation that Reece James is one of the best midfielders in the league?
like our
Would you bestow him that title?
I would say so far playing in that role, he has seems better than most of who is playing all in midfield.
Why you think him a play all in midfield?
He not play right back. I'm not. Only midfield or central midfield,
Yeah,
and I do
central
think it is
midfield.
all in. I do think it's all in midfield.
He's not playing whole in midfield.
I do think it is all in midfield.
He's not playing
He's
whole.
doing what the all in midfield does.
No,
In that,
he's doing the passing in the midfield that
he's
Caicedo
also
cannot do.
shuddering the back line.
That no, hold on. That's a part-time job. Caicedo does that full time. Come on.
Bro, I think Caicedo did do that less for the past like 3 games.
No, no, he hasn't. I
Come
feel
on.
like say una watch the game and then the mind just a trick on with certain thing. When you
No, bro.
actually when you
You
look
think
out at yeah, then
you think Rhys James attack more than Caicedo in the team?
Caicedo doesn't attack. Him go up the pitch and win the ball. He doesn't attack.
Yeah, but I think he's up the art. I think when the team are press, Caicedo press with the team and Rhys James stay back.
No. Rich James don't press as hard as Caicedo because I think they're managing Rich James because they know how injury Rich James can get. Even when Rich James play a right back, how much time I really see Rich James a fly when in that second half? How much time I see Rich James a fly go up the wing?
And I think next thing to I think Rhys James was playing like an inverted,
He
and
was,
he
but
was.
he was playing inverted. But what the difference when I see Rich James play right back and Malagusto play right back?
No, bro, and as I said, they will preserve him in terms of. It can be two things, you know.
Them a
Well,
preserve him legs.
no, it cannot. Right, you know, it can be two things. It can be a fact that them realize that Reece James really do help the midfield in terms of keeping the ball and playing those long balls. So when time the team attack, they make him still go in as a midfielder of what them have him start out with. Or as we use it, it can be a case of them a preserve him legs. As well,
Them
we're
a do
great
both.
friends.
Them a do both
Exactly, as
because
well, we're
at the
great
end of the
friends, that
day,
would say two things can be right.
them a do both because at the end of the day, Rich James steps into the midfield role beside whenever I play beside whenever you see Enzo and Caicedo, Enzo is the passer. So when Enzo not in the midfield and then push up Enzo in at the 10, Rich James now step into the midfield and him become the passer. But Caicedo plays no different whether it's Rich James or Enzo beside him. He
Bro,
plays no different.
I don't know, bro. Like to me, and as I said, I'm gonna use a couple more games to really put this down and analyze it the right way. Me just feel like Caicedo is now playing like a Conte, and and Rich James is playing like the Jorginho. For
So I
me,
ask that question. Yeah, but again, do you feel like say Rich Caicedo plays much different with Enzo than he does with Rich James?
I don't know him not play much and as I said, he don't play much different. That much different that he do play though is him
I
being
can't
more
name the
attacking.
difference. I can't name the difference.
I think he's playing more attacking. And I see
Attacking
even
how?
when time
Attacking how? How?
alright, I see even when it's is Enzo, Caicedo and Rich James, I do think it is Enzo that play more like a 8 than a 6 and cause
Enzo
that's the
play
mid
like a 8. Enzo is a 8.
not Enzo, Caicedo. I do think it's but
You're
Caicedo.
fresh. You're
No,
fresh.
bro. When the team are, but what calamity? When the team are player, when the team are player, I do think when Cole Palmer is not playing, that Enzo play as a 10
Yeah.
and Caicedo play as a 8. And that's how me see it.
No, bro.
That's how me
No,
see it.
bro.
Because my thing is, I do think Caicedo play more attacking. Like we don't want to hear Jeff with us
Attacking
about
how?
this.
Attacking how?
I see him more around the 6 yard box. I see him press more with the ball. I see him more up
Use the
in the
Caicedo in a 6 yard box.
no, press more to the 6 yard. I say around the 6 yard
Use
box.
the Caicedo in
Around.
a 6 yard box, bro.
No,
My barely
18,
is the
18
Caicedo
yard.
in the box. Much less 60 yard
yard.
box.
18 yard box. 18 yard. Okay,
Hold
18 yard. 18 yard. I'm say.
He's playing mid now because he's getting older and the wing back position requires more work. Garnacho versus Newcastle are the worst winger performance I ever see yet. Right now, I bet I'm gonna sign Cephas.
See
Pinto,
first.
relax. Pinto, relax. I don't think you want to do that.
Think you want for true. I think you want for true.
Bro,
Yes,
yeah,
I
whisper.
response.
Yeah, whisper in
Yeah,
an academic. Draft a whisper. I
yeah.
don't
Go
think you
for
really
it.
want to go. I don't think you really want to see Cephas. He make more forward runs when he play with Reece James. What kind of forward runs though?
To
Because
me, I
what
don't
the
know
only thing
calamity.
that Caicedo does more with Reece James is impress a little bit more higher up the pitch because
So,
Reece James is not going up the pitch to press.
saying
Because
the thing
again,
that
I
make
feel
him the
like them are
8.
preserve him legs.
But calamity. With even that being said, it still doesn't change the fact that I might be Rich James are play the holding because whether it's
No,
as
because
whether
Caicedo is still the dominant player shield in the back line.
no calamity.
If you
No, this
watch
never
it,
still a
Caicedo
dominant.
is still the dominant player shield in the back line, bro.
I can't agree with that. I can't agree
Reese
with
is
that.
definitely the passer. Caicedo is the same defensively with occasionally one attacking drive. But Tato's point, I do think he's playing more advanced than Nama with Reese versus Enzo. I not see it. I not see it. I not think he might play a 8 role. Like Caicedo is not playing a 8 role in my
Bro,
opinion.
I do think he
You
might play
can say him a
more like
play.
a Conte.
You can say him a play a little bit more advanced in terms of impress a bit more higher, but he's not playing a 8 role. He's not playing the role of a number 8.
Alright,
From what
calamity.
I'm saying.
Me not alright. I would say he might play the role of a number 8 like a Kovacic or like a Gundogan. Yes, what I say. But I would say what him do less than what Conte would do, I probably would be the driving force, be a driving force with the ball. That's the only difference. I feel like Conte, him usually be the back to back number 8, that engine in the midfield, that also step up and be around the 18 yard box, not 6 yard, around the 18 yard box when corners are being taken. And when time the team attack, I do think that like in that tactics where you have who press with the team and who stay back. I do, and as I said, yes, calamity it can be for preserve some of their legs. But at the end of the day, the tactics is here you press, I steer.
But yet still, when it comes to the person who does the most defensive action is still Caicedo.
You think so?
Whether it want be in the opponent's half or in his half. It's still Caicedo that does
But
the more.
Calamity, I same thing with Jorginho and with Kante. Kante they do more defensive work than Jorginho.
But Kante wasn't always a 8 when him that play with Jorginho. He
But
wasn't always a
majority of the
8.
time he was a 8. Majority of the time he was a 8.
But again, we also talk about that Kante does more than Caicedo for him to
It
be
doesn't.
considered an 8.
What more? Like, alright. As we said, the only how much more he did for me, I probably score more goals. And he probably
Well,
never. He probably
first
still
of
never
all,
score.
yeah, of course, him score more goals.
Oh,
Maybe,
yeah,
especially
maybe.
most likely. But I have to check about the stats
Yeah.
because what we are talking about is because when it comes to the actual driving runs, even Kante was a better passer than Caicedo. Kante actually.
Yeah, definitely. Alright, who making the passes then? That long passes, as a usual square comment in the comment section is Reece James. And no doubt Reece James is probably the best passer. I'm gonna think about the whole team. Reece James is
Yeah,
probably the
he's the
best
best
passer
passer.
best passer in a Chelsea team. So him is going to be that man who's gonna make the most pass in the midfield. But me feel like where his shield is concerned, being the person that is like the Raji or like the Casemiro. Cause if alright, we can as I say it's all in a Real Madrid case where you have the 8 probably be stay back while you have the 6 and do the 8 role. And that was with Casemiro
And that's exactly what Reece James is doing. That's exactly what Reece James is
no,
doing.
but Calamity we could have clearly see that in that team it was Tony Cruz is the 8 and Casemiro the 6.
And Caicedo
So what
and
so what are
Reece
you?
James is playing the 8.
So you feel like a Rich James will play the 8?
Yeah, Reece James is definitely playing the 8, bro. If Reece James is not playing the 8, then it's a case where the two of them are players as 6. But Reece James is definitely playing the 8.
But I want to hear a Chelsea point of view upon this. Like Jabba upset.
Pinto,
Jabba
Pinto,
upset.
Pinto, you're still in the comments. Pinto, let me know what you think. Because I'm pretty sure Reece James is not playing at 6, bro. If Reece James are playing at 6, I'm not say
But
that.
what alright. So but what you alright. Why when you observe the game, why you say it to you in not play as the 8?
But
As
if
the
you look
6?
on, all right, I'm sure you something. I'm sure you something. Because yes, Reece James, remember I said Reece James is a defender in a bro. So him definitely I go have defensive contributions. So I'm not gonna take him defensive contributions, of course, but he's predominantly um there as the passer in the midfield. For me, when you look on the actual covering of the back line, Caicedo is still the main man who covers the entire back line majority of the time. Let me see. Now look for Chelsea.
Nobody show me the bullshit like I keep showing what they.
No, but it's true. 1 second.
Yeah, but the thing is too, bro, like different from the fact that whether the debate is whether if a Reece James or Caicedo is playing as the only midfielder. To me, like the question of calamity still remains in is Reece James now consider a midfielder and how much midfielder in the Premier League would you say play better than? And as my answer that question is as like in terms of whatever role he play in that position he play now, him do better than majority of the midfielders in the Premier League. And you can also take it out and look on some other midfield all over too as well. I think like in teams though, like where you have the top 6 teams them or the top performing teams them, you do have the midfielders that you can say are still better, or you would have picked them over him because them is more seem of them a midfielder and more know of them know their job more than him. But honestly, to me, Reece James has been doing a very fabulous job in the position that he's playing, whether he might play as a 6 or as a 8 or as a 6 and a 8 or as an inverted wing back. I don't know, but him has been very good for me and definitely need to have that, need to get that highlight and that shows. And my good friend Jeff would tell us here, it has been quite a while now. I've been as a Chelsea to use Reece James in that position. More like a centre back, maybe want to see him play because as up to this day, I still don't think Chelsea have a centre back that they can rely on. And in the game like that, like them two goals they were scored came after the fault of Fafana. Fafana was very, very dark shit, was very, very poor in that game, to be honest. Gusto was, I guess, was his height. Like that same was height for me. Gusto was height. Cucurella normally would have a good game. Was a bit okay. Caicedo and a yellow card, but him still play good. And as I said, Granacho was just dog shit for me. And Joe Pedro was really good. Neto was, yeah, as I say, it's a kind task when it come on to players like those. But as I said, bro, like in the comment section, like make we know last 4 games he play as a six. Like yeah, honestly to me he play as a holy midfielder for me. But I like to hear from a actual like a Chelsea fan where they can give us their thought and how them think him a player. Jav, me not Jav, I say just quite join in. Him a player, him a player mid. Have nothing to do with being older. Jav, we don't know if you could get for jumping for that reason that with me and Calamity have like and it is not honestly not gonna be a debate where normally made a to and from. This is actually a debate where me not mind I hear your actual insight and what go on. So me I said to Calamity say I do think that um Reese James send the link in the group. A Calamity have to do that, bro. Calamity have to send the link. Calamity that will send the link to you when time come back. But as I said, mama just make it hear what me and Calamity are raised about though. Me as a Calamity, I do think that Reece James is playing as the only midfielder for the team, and Caicedo has been playing like the eight, like where like me I say like Jorginho, Reece James are playing like the Jorginho and Caicedo are playing like the Kante. Calamity I say him think it's the other way around, and as me say, yo, to me, I feel like I said has been pressing a bit more. While to me, I feel like Reece James a step back, a player, a player that hold in midfield. He must stay back while the team attack. Calamity say feel like because them a try to preserve him legs them because them know say he's very injury prone because if I really think him say when I think about it, when him go at the right back, him do overlap like Ogu said that overlap, him that invert and me feel like this still because of the performance him give while playing midfield, while change it for make him go overlapping when time a player that good playing from the midfield. That's what me I say. I don't know where Calamity gonna do. Honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I really want to send you the link, bro. So Calamity now might send the link from. Oh shit. I'm gonna do this now. Oh yeah, share link again. Ah, you have literally don't know how to send a link, bro. How do you get? Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
there.
yeah. Alright, yeah, bro. Yeah. So, given what you think based on the whole Reece James and Caicedo, who are player, let me
I
just
think
like
I
it.
say this. I mean, based on what you said, he's definitely playing that Jorginho role, the deeper role, and Caicedo is playing more of the Kante role. Um, I feel like I feel like when you look at it on paper, you would imagine that Reece James is the one that's playing more attacking, but he's not doing that. I don't know how much him playing deeper has anything to do with them preserving him. I just feel like, bro, I just feel like uh, at the end of the day, like them Chelsea have a attacking midfielder, them striker typically drop back. There's no reason to leave Caicedo on him own round there, so no already struggle defensively.
Mm-hmm.
And him playing midfield, in my opinion, have less to do with how let me paint this properly. He's playing very well in midfield, but I think two things can be true at the same time. Playing well in midfield, but I don't think that is happening right now because of how good he's playing. I think City, like in different games, he will try different things, and it did work in the Barca game because he needed it to work in the Barca game. But then Enzo started showing signs of fatigue, so obviously he did have to get bench, and then obviously Caicedo did go get in suspended for the 3 games as well. So I feel like Reece James playing midfield has more been a consequence of the situation as opposed to if everybody is fit, he's going to play there. Because I think if everybody is fit on a regular day in a regular game, your starting midfield is it doesn't include Reece James. It's going to be Enzo, Caicedo, Parma, with Reece James at right back. But I just feel like the squad, at least based on who we want to play, the squad is depleted. Of course,
Oh,
somebody can make the argument say him can always play Caicedo and Andre Santos, but he has proven that he has no interest in playing the two together because him see Andre Santos for whatever reason as a Caicedo substitute as opposed to the box-to-box midfielder I think he is.
yeah.
So yeah, but I'm gonna think you're wrong still. I don't think Reece James is playing the more attacking role.
Attacking, yeah.
Like I feel like him have moments in the game where he will go forward based on what the defense give him, but I feel like for the most part, you see Kai say that, and
Caicedo more up
I
there.
think the Kante thing was very fair. Like just how you worded it when I joined. Still, I think that's a very fair analysis of what it looks like to me. And even if it have anything to do with them preserving him legs, then okay. But I don't think him playing at. I did see a comment. I think I want to know if Spencer say him a player in midfield because him getting older and it requires more. I don't think that have nothing
I
to
don't
do with
think because
anything.
I don't
The
think
man
Reece
literally
James
played there in the quote unquote special games where Mariska is trying something special
something special,
against a
yeah.
particular team. And then the last couple of games him played there is because we hadn't
Yeah.
had our best midfielder and ends up been having to play as a 10 Kapama
Spencer make
been
it sound
out.
like them on a 32-year-old or past 30.
Yeah, I think it's just a consequence of the situation as opposed to if everything was normal, he would have still be playing there. Because I don't think that's the case. Yeah, me don't think that's the case, dog. What I
Yeah,
will
man.
say though is, um, I feel like the performance for the weekend, um, dog, I don't know how for explain it, but you love and hate a player like Garnacho, at least me, because anybody else play over there, bro. Half of those chances would not even exist. But then on the flip side of them exist and you miss them.
And exactly, exactly.
And my thing is not even the shooting with Garnacho because it's Garnacho will get 10 chances and he must score. He must score the chance at the highest difficulty chance and the second highest difficulty chance. And he must miss everything else or he might go pass and him not supposed to pass. The decision making questionable. But if Gittins was
Yeah,
over there, bro, he not gonna make the same run them. He don't know how to run into space. And same thing for Neto. Which is why I always say, bro, as bad as this brother was, when you see right before him to get him banned, him did start get for music dog. The man did start get for
Mildred.
Chelsea started to play the way that fit him because when him did just come the team brother, Chelsea never played the ball in behind. They must play the ball to him foot, and he's not a to the foot player. Just like Garnacho can beat a man, sure, but he's not a to the foot player. He's a man who will run into the space. And I think if we had a player like that, who is less concerned about shooting, quite frankly, and more concerned about getting the ball off of him foot. That would probably serve the team better. But bro, at the end of the day, I definitely do prefer the chances being created than have a man like Gittin or even Neto over there, dog. Because 90% of them chances they would not have been. Because them not gonna make the same run, them dog. And I
Yeah.
also wish people would have stopped pretending like any of them decision making is any better. All the Chelsea winger them are poor decision making, dog. All
Yeah, yeah.
four of
As
them.
as as I mean, Calamity this earlier, it is really of a kind toss of who come and compare good.
Yeah, bro,
Calamity,
all for now.
Jav is
Hmm.
more lean to my let's say analyst. Him said to him when me I say when that more for agree with.
I mean, again, I'm not completely say you're wrong. In my opinion, though, from a me see, Kayseda is still one the deepest player. Kayseda is still the man who protect the back line,
I
and
think
him
he's
not do
protecting the
much.
back line, but he's definitely getting the ahead of the halfway line. Him advancing, physically advancing ahead of the halfway line, like quicker than
I
Reece
think
James.
he quick, but that's natural. That's natural though, because Rich James is not going to burst a sprint like Caicedo.
But that's
So
what Kante was doing too, and Georgina was the one not bursting the sprint. So what the
yeah,
difference?
but guys, Georgina, that's the thing though. That's the type of player Georgina is. Rich James, in my opinion, I think Chelsea are managing Rich James in terms of him leg them. You see,
I don't think him playing in midfield have anything to. That's what I was saying earlier. I disagree with that. But I think it's you and I think Spencer said it in the comments. Reece James is playing in midfield a matter of consequence, bro. So they have not had Caicedo for three English games or three league games or whatever. And Enzo was showing clear signs of fatigue. He almost had to play in midfield because
I
him
think Rich
clearly the
James would be
coach clearly has
transitioning
no.
into midfield though. I
I
think
think I think I think if the it I think if everybody's fit, Reece James starts at right back. And that's been proven before. It's just that everybody's
I
not fit.
I don't disagree with that point. However, I do think that Rich James would still play games in the midfield.
Yeah, but I mean, of course, but he's going to play games in the midfield, yeah, but his best position is still right back. And if
Yeah,
everybody is fit,
nobody not
he's still
disagree
going
with
to
that.
play right back. The,
But
o- the only thing Chelsea can do for themselves right now, at least when Estevao is not fit, which I know they're not going to do, is play Caicedo, Enzo, and Reece James in midfield. And I don't like Enzo as a 10, but that's just
but
the reality of what they
but
do. And
but Jeff,
play Gusta at
even
right back and play
Jeff,
Palmer on the right.
Even at the right back position, he's not playing like
No man, you
Rich
have to
James of
watch.
old. He's not doing that. He not play
Uh,
like Malo Gusto when Malo Gusto play right back. He might play
oh
like a man
well, I
where
don't
they
want him
might
to play
manage him.
like Malaga start right back. I want him to be better.
No, you know what I mean.
And
Like
he
in terms of the
defends.
runs, them.
Yeah, but okay, cool. But I don't think it's a matter of man, bro. Like you just have to pick your spots. And even the games that, bro, in the second half, weekend, him play at right back, and he must still present high enough up the field
He was
to
more
get the ball
inverted, to be
across,
honest.
get the ball. Yeah, he must inverted more in the Newcastle game, but that's because of how Newcastle play. Newcastle press you above the half line and press you, and once you get close to the final third, them create a a mid block, a mid or a low block of like four each. Like almost like them going to like a 4-4-2. They're no longer pressing you. So naturally you're going to want one of your best ball players to play more inverted. But in the games where him play right back, he has played further up on the right side. I can't remember which game it was that we lose or we were leading and dry. So much of them I can't remember. But there was one game recently where him was literally whipping the ball into the
But
box. I just don't think we play. I think what we don't do is we don't particularly have a play style for a overlapping right back. Because as much as people love say Gusto
no,
is overlapping more, that is more just Gusto being Gusto as a
but
like when the team is settled, Gusto is still playing inverted.
but there's also Jeff. There's also such a thing as an underlap, and with your wingers kind of play, especially somebody like Garnacho up on the left side. Neto is more. He's not a Neto is not like an inside man. He's like a touchline player at times.
Which is
So
why right, which is why overlapping won't you can't
no,
facilitate overlapping on the right side.
not overlapping, underlapping.
Yeah, no, I'm saying
So
though, his best trait has always been to overlap and almost be a right winger or a right wing back in some sorts. And we don't play that stuff. We don't play that type of football. We don't play overlapping football, period, bro. Because Cucurella play inverted. And I don't
Cucurella
know if
inverted,
it's
yeah.
Reece James. I of late, all of the last, I think 4 games, Reece James play at centre mid recently. Probably Cucurella worst 4 game than for in a recent times. I don't know if him actually having to play as a left back is now affecting him as opposed to in
as an
going in between
inverted
the middle of the field
midfielder.
and whatever. But he's not been playing good.
But me dey ask Tattoo a question. Do you think that you can bestow that title and reach him to say that he's one of the best midfielders in the league?
Do I think what?
You can give him that title for say him one of the best midfielders in the league.
Um, I wouldn't say that simply because he's not a midfielder. Is he one
No,
of the
but
best players playing midfield in the league right now?
come on. Let's not do the specifics, bro. Let's not do the
But
specifics.
it
He
matters,
might play in
bro.
a midfield, so we are consider him a midfielder for now.
We
That's where
can't
he's playing.
consider him a midfielder for no, bro. You can't
We
just
have to.
dog a
We have
man.
to. That is
No,
like me telling him that
What?
Foden can be compared to right wingers when Foden have played right wing for 3 seasons.
bro.
Of course,
But
they
Rich
can
James
compare
has
him to
not
right wingers.
3 seasons versus 6, 7
I
match, bro. Can we
understand
be
what you're.
serious?
Come on, Jeff.
But
Jeff.
yeah, alright. So
No,
Jeff.
how long him have to play in that
Play
position?
ball
Alright.
with me. Play
bro.
Jeff. Play ball with me,
The
man.
man have to have a season
Jeff.
majority playing
Play ball with me, man. Tiki taka,
at
man. Come
in
on, man.
midfield
Yeah,
for
but
me to, I'm not,
anyways, Jeff.
bro. I'm not. A man can't play 20 game in the season and
For
majority I'm game them
somebody,
is at
for
right back
somebody, for somebody
and
who
I
say them
consider
love
him a
watch,
midfielder, bro.
for somebody who say them love watch good football, you know why I'm playing a tiki taka right now, and
You know what?
you
Yeah,
want to
nah,
do this,
play a tiki
Bro,
you
taka.
want to do this
bro,
defensive football thing right now,
Defensive
bro.
football,
bro.
yeah.
Like, come on,
So,
Jeff, man.
yeah, in the position where him a play, how much
He he's one of the
midfielders would
better
you say?
positions, better midfielders in the position he's playing right now. But I still not going to give him top five or nothing like that. Because he's playing in the
Yeah,
same
but
position as man like Elliot Anderson and Adam Wharton, and that's the role that he's occupying right now.
no,
Yeah.
I agree with you in terms. If you look on the big teams, them where you have the
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 thing
the
is,
the,
the
the
thing is, the thing is, how much is one of the best? How much is one of the best?
That's
That's the
what
thing.
that was going to be my question.
I say
no,
you have
what I know calamity in a art for Manu, like him definitely not perform better than Bruno. Would you say him
Him
a
and
perform
Bruno
better
that's
than
playing.
Casemiro?
I don't even think him and Bruno is comparable. Cause
No,
even
that's
in
what I
Bruno
said. Take out
interview,
Bruno.
yeah,
No,
the
but
well no,
look,
I
look
think he's
on
playing better than
Casemiro.
Casemiro. Yeah.
yeah.
Alright, for Man City, in not no, not think him a perform better than no. So him
He's
not
not
him not
performing
perform.
better than Zubamendi or Declan Rice.
No, alright. So look into like
So Arsenal
in a
out.
Tottenham.
City. Well, make we just go down the
Anybody in
table.
that?
Arsenal
Anybody
out.
that?
City
Arsenal
is
out.
what?
Out.
Nico Gonzalez.
Nico Gonzalez and Tijani
And
Reinders.
Tijani Reis. He now play better than Nico. Better
Him
than
not play
I'm
better
not
than
Tijani.
playing
Nico.
better
Yeah,
than Nico. And I
yeah,
don't
better than
think
Tijani.
him just don't play enough games to qualify over Reinders. So
He
still
might play
not
better than
there.
Reinders. He's
Him
He's
definitely
playing
definitely
playing
never
better
play
than
better than
Reinders
He's
Reinders.
right now.
definitely playing better than
But I'm
Reinders.
not
Definitely,
going
I
to
play better than
compare him
Reinders.
to Reinders because Reinders is not sitting right. Nico Williams is in complement
Yeah,
on the
yeah, that's
opposite
true.
team.
So
I
alright,
Aston
don't think
so
Villa,
the thing is I don't think he's a sitter, you know. So for
Aston
me,
Villa, Aston Villa, who played there for them? Onana and Kamara.
Onana
Anyways,
and
okay, him better than the two of them.
yeah, me
huh?
that game that. Me that game
He
that.
playing
Me
better
that
than the
game
two of
better
them.
than no, not Kamara, not Kamara, not Kamara. Not
What?
Bro,
Kamara.
bro,
Kamara
Kamara
no.
scored.
Oh
All
no, no,
right.
yeah.
Oh,
Kamara
all
no.
right, cool. Okay, one player, two players, Nico Gonzalez. God, that's ridiculous. Boubacar Kamara score one goal, him start coming to him own for a stretch of 5 games, and all of a sudden.
So
But
you
anyways,
just a
whatever.
talk about Rich James and played there for 7 games and now we are talking about stretch of 5 game. Like, come on,
No, but
Jeff.
I'm saying, no, you're not, bro. They're two separate points. My point about Reece James playing there for 5 games is to say that he cannot qualify as a midfielder because he played there for 5 games. Versus, but a man play how much game in the league play? 12 game and
Hmm.
probably play good for a quarter of them. But
Nah,
anyways,
he
cool.
definitely
That's his
been
position. I'll give him. I'll
Alright.
better
happily
than that.
give him. I'll
Let's
happily
let's
give him.
look in Liverpool. About Liverpool.
Liverpool, who is his camp?
Anybody
Because
in the Liverpool.
if he's
Any,
down there, him out.
yeah, if I Shabba's line, man.
I'll have to use Sabazlai simply because he's been the one consistent
The thing
midfielder in
is,
the
the thing
entire
is, the thing
three.
is,
What
the thing
about
is with Shabba's like, it then put him all over the pitch though.
yeah,
So
Yeah,
but what
but
are we
so
looking?
that I'm about for asking you now. You know what I call Sabazlai right back? Because
The,
there's
what-
no difference between him and Reece James, bro.
watch a style. There is a difference, you know. There is a difference, you know.
Oh, him
But
probably play more games at right back than Reece James play at centre mid.
but me not gonna tell you, so you can't say him and one of the best right back them. Me not gonna tell you that because you can
Bro,
say that.
come
Remember,
on, just
remember.
man.
Hold on, Tato. Remember last season what we said about Valverde?
Him was just like a turn, Tina. Valverde was
Ah,
I said
just like I
real
said, do we consider
Valverde is
Valverde as a
Real
right back?
Madrid's best. I've never said he was a right back. He's Real Madrid's best option at right back. He's completely different. And
no,
everybody know
no.
that my agenda behind
But
that is because I want number 19 to start.
but
So
me,
there is
me
an
and
agenda
Tato,
behind that as
me
well.
and Tato, with a reason one time, and Valverde that play right back for a stretch of like 15 games. And we're like, it would not be crazy to say that Valverde is one of the best right backs in the world.
Best right back, yeah.
Even though he's not a right back, he might play a right back, and you can compare him to the right backs because he's playing in that position at that moment in time for a stretch of games. So that is how
I don't know how many stretcher
obviously.
games Valverde played at right back last year. And I have to go check the facts thing.
Nah, he
And he's
definitely
so
play.
far been horrendous at right back this year as well. But
No,
to
we're
my
talking about
point,
last
bro.
year.
To my point though, bro. At the end of the day, if you're gonna say that Reece James is now a midfielder, then by own logic,
No,
Sazabla
never
is a
said
right
he's a
back.
midfielder. I never said he's no a
The
midfielder.
question
I
was,
said
is
you're going
he
to
one of the best
compare. Is he
midfielders
one
in
of
the
the
league
best
right now?
midfielders in the league? Yeah, is he one of the best midfielders in the
But
league
he's not a
because he's
midfielder though.
performing in the midfield role?
But
Performing in
he's
pretty.
not a mid. So
But
Cucurella was one
my
of the best midfielders in the league last year because despite him starting at left back, I don't know he was playing in midfield. So was he
There's
one of the best
something called
midfielders in the league last year?
That's a
Oh, nobody the
Cucurella was doing an
foolishness, dog.
inverted job. Cucurella was doing an inverted job. He
He's
wasn't a he
playing in
wasn't
the
a
midfield.
he wasn't
So
a
when I talk
standard
about where them
midfielder.
start on the team sheet, then
No.
that
Because
must be it.
it being an inverted player is different than being an actual
The man
midfielder.
playing 90%. If 90 minutes play, the man plays 75 of it in the middle of the park, bro. And you're gonna tell me say he's not a
No,
midfielder, but
no,
Reece
no, but
James is one.
no,
hold on there.
no.
I feel
Half of the
like you're
games
on
Reece James start at centre mid, him literally end up go back to right back. So what are we talking about?
No, but hold on. No, wait there. The thing with Cucurella, we know that him is a left back being inverted. You know, like, we know that is the rule. That is like the instruction given to him. So instruction is different from the role itself. So his role is right back, but the instruction given to him give him to him during the game, they go as an inverted. Because I'd say like it can be an overlapping. You see what I mean? I say, bro. But at the end of the day, his role. So same thing now. We'll go back to Reece James. His role in the pit on the field is a central or whatever, central or all in whatever I look upon it. But during the game, as I said, Jav, him do have time when if we're not gonna take out Gusto, we're gonna make him play outside, but yet still is going to be the invert.
And there's so
Him
many times where he even ends up falling back into the role because everybody know Gusto role is to be a pest. So there's so many times that Reece James is occupying him still occupying the right back area. But anyway, make we continue.
yeah,
Sazabla is better. So
but
we
feel like
only gone
we
two man who
still
are better than him. No.
Yeah,
Three,
we
hold
can,
on,
three.
we
hold
can,
on.
we cannot conclude that he's not top five. Definitely not top five.
Definitely that
Mm,
but what I'm here.
He is fourth out of the top six in the number four. Him only better than well, yeah, him the four or
No, but to
five.
me, him still not perform better than Gavin
Not even
Birch.
five, he's at six. Because
right
from
now, yeah.
Sunderland you have Xhaka, from Liverpool you have Sozoblai, Onese Kamara from Aston Villa, Nico Gonzalez from City, and then Arsenal two midfielders.
You see what I
You
mean? Yeah.
can't be six. You can't be six best out of the top six. And then you're one of the best midfielders in the league right now. That don't make no sense.
Well,
Is
it is actually more than six.
exactly. It's
Well,
actually
if
more
it's
than six because there's
then you make my
multiple
point.
midfield roles.
And
So
based on how he perform,
even though he might play a specific role in the midfield where you compare him
There's
to
still two
that,
midfielders.
yeah, there's still two midfielders. You see me? So you can look upon it and say him not perform better than Nico, but he might perform better than Reinders. Even though they might play two different roles, he's still a midfielder. So what is the number for one of the best? I know that put it at like 10.
10, yeah, 10, like, yeah, John, for you, top 10 would be one of the best, and outside of that is like
Even then,
average or okay.
him still not the top 10. So I mean, As
If
I,
still in the top
he's
10,
he's
bro.
still not. I said that he's not in it. He's still not in the top 10.
What?
Bro, we gone six out of the top six teams. We've established that he's the seventh best midfielder, and that's six
And
out
when
of
alright,
20
alright,
teams.
probably alright. For be honest, calamity. When I look for Newcastle yet
Tonali.
With Bruno
with
Guimaraes and
Tonali and
Tonali,
the
that
other
would have
one.
carried him down to nine. And that still left 13 team, bro. What are we talking about?
But
Reece James is not
alright,
no top
let's
midfielder in the Premier
brainstorm.
League, bro.
Let's brainstorm then. Who else in the league as a midfielder? Like let's brainstorm. Come on, Fleck him can squeeze that thing.
We did Shaka already. Was called Shaka name already.
Yeah, we
Yes,
call Shaka already. Call Shaka.
hold on. Out of the top six teams in the Premier League, Arsenal, Manchester City, Aston Villa, Chelsea, Liverpool, Sunderland, we've established that um Arsenal have two players better. City have one, Villa have one. Sazably is a definite one. I hear a man say Gravenberch. Do you agree, Calamity?
No,
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 no, not Gavin
Okay,
Birch.
so Sazably five, Xhaka
five.
six. That means Reece James is then seventh. Then we'll go
Yes,
to
seven.
United. Bruno, wanna say better, right? Eight.
Yeah, Bruno and Tonali.
Bruno, no, that's Emmanuel Magan. That they're in
Oh,
seventh,
Manu.
right?
But it.
That
So yeah.
him already the ace. But just go down. I literally just
Yes.
going down in the Premier League. So already right there, so him the ace.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Adam Wharton play for Crystal Palace. That carry him down to ninth. We're only gone eight team in the Premier League already, by the way. Who that left? Brighton. Who that left in the top 10 alone? I don't think nobody in Brighton going to make it over him. So we got 19 season, ninth place. And then we still don't reach Newcastle, bro. Newcastle two alone are gonna knock the man down to 11, dog. He's not top 10, bro. Cause
All
even
right.
if you don't take anybody from Everton and you don't take anybody from Brighton, when you reach Newcastle at 11th, him then drop down to 10th and then 11th, and then that's it.
All right. All right. All right.
All right. With the season progress, I do think that he will go over one of them few Monday.
All
Bro,
right.
I
No.
don't doubt that he has the talent to be one of the best midfielders in the league. But I don't want to see Reece James in midfield, bro. It
Why
doesn't
not?
it don't
Why
Why
maximize
not?
not?
because it
Him
Is
does
a
he
not
not?
farm.
Hold
because
on.
it
Hold on.
does,
Hold
bro.
on.
It
Is
does
he
not
not?
maximize. It does. Will you guys listen? It does not maximize his skill set and his potential, and it doesn't maximize the skill set of the rest of the team. Reece
Bro,
James
but
is one of, if not the absolute best
best
crosser of
crosser.
the ball in the Premier League right now. Easily the best crosser of the ball at defense, right? In terms of decision making as well, one of the best right backs them. Not to mention defending, because the half of the right back then they even defend anymore. Why am I going? When I take him out and put him in midfield, I'm starting an inferior right back at right back who on any given day can lose him head, and I'm dropping I'm either drop one of my 100 mil midfielder them, or I'm dropping Cole Palmer. It don't make no sense, bro. You know. And then if I have to play Cole Palmer out wide, it means I'm playing one of my four wingers, and Estevao is not a left winger. So now we have to go play Garnacho or Gittins or Neto, which means you're leaving out an attacking quality. It doesn't make no sense, bro. You're not maximizing on the team potential by playing him out there.
So is your
Playing him
hundred
in the middle.
million is your 100 million midfielder Argentine better than Reece James in midfield?
That's not the point I'm
I know
making,
that's not
bro.
the point. I'm just asking a question. That's just a general question.
If you're talking about this season, best 6 games versus Reece James 6 games, no. But I'm not going to compare Enzo Fernandez to Reece James because he's just not a midfielder.
Okay.
And
No,
Enzo has
I'm
played
just
a
asking.
lot of his games out of his natural position due to the fact that Cole Palmer isn't fit. Cause make no mistake, I don't know why after World Cup everybody and their mother they think that this man was some goal scoring, chance creating, attacking midfielder. That's not
I
what
mean,
he
he's
is.
been box
He's been
crashing.
an eight.
So why not? He's been box crashing.
Hold on, I can't hear. Hold on.
I say he's been box crashing a lot this season. So why can't he be a box crashing midfielder? You see me? I'm not the biggest fan of Enzo. I'm not gonna say he's not his biggest fan. I think Enzo is overrated. You see me? But I think that overall, he's a decent player. You see me? You
What
there,
you
Jeff?
thought, bro?
Enzo.
Yeah,
Um,
bro, I think he's a decent player. But at the end, like, I'm not saying that he's. I don't. At him best, at his best, is he a better? Can he do at his best in his position? Is he better than Reece James in his position? Absolutely. Can he do Reece James's job better than him? No, because again, bro, with what Enzo, bro, what Enzo does, and on the know some been a ball say yo, him no fear starting, no fear play 90 minutes or whatever. But at his best, him and Caicedo at them absolute best with Cole Palmer in front of them has proven to have very good games. I'm
but
not
my question
dropping
to you
any of
is,
them to
my
play
question to you is though,
research in midfield.
isn't hasn't the best of Enzo this season been from his box crashing?
What?
Hasn't the best of
No.
Enzo been from
What
his
what do
box
you
crashing this
consider
season?
Enzo's best games for Chelsea this season has been when he play at centre mid. Unless people are gonna talk about what his best ratings and foot mob is. But when you watch the games, and some of Enzo's best games have come. Enzo is a headless chicken at the number 10 position, bro.
I know I'm not saying that he's
He's a
good at number
headless
10.
chicken.
I'm just saying when people talk about Enzo, the first thing they mention is his box crashing ability, which he has shown to do quite a few
They,
times
they,
this
s-
season.
they say that he's becoming a box crusher because
Yeah.
he is. But in the games where I don't remember which game it was the other day, the trio were there watch it, and they say, "Yo, is this Enzo?" Was it the
Yeah,
Brighton
yeah,
game?
yeah, yeah. It was a
And when he's playing deep and him can getting the ball off of him foot early, it's almost a beauty to watch, bro. When if I can have a threat like that in the middle of the field, and then I have um Reece James at right back, also a threat getting the ball across the pitch or in the box, like that's dangerous for opposing teams.
mm,
I don't think he make Chelsea. Maybe pound for pound, he probably make Chelsea best three players who can play in midfield. But I don't think he makes up Chelsea's best midfield trio, unless they want to play Cole Palmer out on the right. And if you asked me that before this season, I wouldn't have been against it. But Estevao need game.
okay,
But if
okay.
Estevao was not at Chelsea, I'd definitely rather Cole Palmer
So,
play
so
out on the
it's all
right.
it's all like a willing for sacrifice Gusto game.
Of
Bro, but
course.
bro, Gusto is
You
not
know Jev
Premier
man,
League
come on, you
winning.
know Jev man.
Gus, bro, I deal this narrative that I'm some Gusto hater, dog. It just has to stop, bro. Gusto's first season at Chelsea.
Come
Ask
on, Jev.
Pinto in other comments.
We,
There
we, we
was a
run
me,
we, we
bro.
run agendas over here, Jev. Come on.
I was a big fan of him. But when the man play bad, he play bad, brother. Just like
We,
anybody else when him play
Come
bad,
on,
them play bad.
come
Jev,
on,
agendas
Jam.
we
Gusto
run
is
over
You
here.
not
have the agenda.
Gusto.
You have the
Gusto is not starting. Is not win championship Premier League championship winning right back. He's not a starting right back for a Premier League championship winning team. Reece James is, and I want my best players to play.
Is Enzo a
Kai
starting midfielder for
Fafana,
a championship winning team?
Fafana, he definitely has the ability to be. Fafana and Chalaba, them prove that them can concede few goals. Are they a Premier League winning pairing? Absolutely not. Chalaba, when
bro.
in play, beside Fafana, has been just as good as his performances have been just as good as any Gusto performance. But at the end of the day, the two of them should not be starting for any Premier League contending team. The two of them not good enough, dog. Gusto the right back, you take off with the bench when Enzo need for come off. I'm gonna need for fling Reece James in the middle. And then I can put Gusto at right back, but it shouldn't be the other way around. Hey, bro, you can
Well,
imagine, bro, I tell people all the time, you know. Unlucky, say Marcus Rashford never start in that Barcelona game. I promise you, no, unlucky, say
well,
Marcus Rashford. Unlucky, say
I don't
Ferran
know.
Torres start the game there and
I
not
don't know where I
Rashford,
get.
bro.
I don't know where I get my waste man friend them from now.
Bro,
Having a gusto agenda is a sign of intelligence.
unlucky, unlucky, say Marcus Rashford never
Bro,
start
I'm tell
instead
them
of
that already.
Ferran Torres.
I'm tell them that already, bro.
Cause all of that Gusto praise, he would have get sub off half time. W- brother, Rashford would have killed him. Would have probably injured him. The amount of time he make him spin like Gigi would have injured, bro. The man never
But
have nobody attacking dog. Ferran
but
Torres, like him, they want play striker in another game. There.
but we're gonna just close it off 10 minutes with Manchester United. Manchester United 2-1 to Aston Villa. Big shout out to Morgan Rogers. I
We're not
mean,
shouting out Morgan Rogers.
yeah, we are
I'm a
shout out
hater.
Morgan Rogers.
We are
We are shout
shouting
out
out Mark.
Morgan.
What? Oh, we have a Morgan Rogers agenda now?
Agenda, come
No,
on, Jeff.
no, hold on. I have a Morgan Rogers agenda from Leon days when them a bench Leon for start this number 10
Oh
at
shit!
wing. That's where my
By the way,
agenda came
as I
from.
mentioned that in a Jeff, as I mentioned that in a Hendrick signed for Leon. By the way,
Oh, my everyone don't say it confirmed, but good because after the performance in putting in as bad as the team was, I can't believe say
yo,
this man
the
sit down
man,
on the bench all season.
the man put in
But
a rare performance against
but
that third division side
the
there.
third division team, yeah. But bro, let me tell you something, dog. Morgan Rogers, if at every time I go up on TikTok, I see a TikTok about Morgan Rogers is gonna be the starting 10 for England. Morgan Rogers should be the starting 10 for England.
You should be.
And
Who
that
was
no, he
supposed to
should
start
not.
over? Who was
No, he
supposed to
should
start
not.
over? Who was supposed to
No,
start over?
why am I going to play a man at the starting 10 position where that's not where he's performing from?
I mean,
This
you have a
man is
point there.
playing.
You
I
have a
have
point
been,
there.
I used to love watch Morgan Rogers until Emery did start bench Leon Bailey to play this man at wing. This number 10, this man who is a number 10, have number 10 quality, constantly starting at the wing position. And that's where the man getting contributions from, bro. He has to be England starting left winger. Them not have none right now. But there is no way in hell that man is starting over Jude or Foden. It's not happening. It's not
Foden, I can
happening.
understand. Jude,
It's not happening, bro. Jude. I don't have to understand. Is he a number 10? No. But in terms of how them play and the dimensions him have to him game, he's not starting over in dog. And they'd be stupid to start. Morgan Rogers should not bench Jude Bellingham. I don't know if them going to bench Elliot
for the
Anderson
number
and play
10
Jude
position, yeah.
behind
Bench him.
Reese. No, no, you can. England cannot have a starting 11 without Jude Bellingham and have
Jude
Morgan
Bellingham
Rogers
to
in it.
play
Who is going
deep,
to play
not the
left wing?
number 10. Deep,
Yeah, I
deep.
agree with that. But if his only option is playing him at the 10, which seems to
Then
be
bench him.
what they're set on, if they're them set on that, then him can't get benched. Bro, Morgan Rogers is performing from the left midfield role. Why not start him at left midfield? Don't even have a left
Yeah,
midfielder right now.
loan. Hendrick get loan. No, it's not a sign, my bad. Loan.
But I mean, them not have a left winger right now. Rashford is performing.
Okay, but A, player profile, and B, the coach. Two club any interest in starting Rashford at left wing?
I don't know, but just
As a matter of fact, I more see him in Tuchel, at least from when him coach Chelsea and just what I've seen of the England games. Man more likely to use Rashford as a striker. Like he more likely to make him Hurricane deputy. Cause which other
Probably.
England striker I do nothing right now for warrant any game time.
But
Ali Watkins go 100 game without score. And then Ivan Tony used to be the number 3 option. I don't know when last I see the dogs play football. Saudi League even not play ball right now.
but back to the Manchester United game. Morgan Rogers with 2 brace. Sorry, remember 2 brace with a brace. It was Cunha on the score sheet. Cunha should have made it 2-2. Like, I can't believe. Up to now, I still can't believe Cunha missed that header there. That was crazy from Cunha. Apart from that, though, Manchester United are probably the second game overall I watch, and I'm like, I don't feel bad. I lose. I don't think I should have lose. At the second game, the only other game was the Arsenal game. Any other game we will lose, I think we deserve to lose. This game, I never actually think we deserve to lose. You see me? It was a decent game overall in terms of the performance. Aston Villa went. No, Aston Villa were that were they did have spurts. They did have little here and there. Morgan Rogers as an overall though, Morgan Rogers never really do much in the game, but him get the two moments are brilliant. And what a first goal that is. But speaking of the first goal, Lenny Euro. Oh God. Lenny Euro has been having a warm time in the league for the past couple of games. Him start off good and then him just start have a warm time. I don't know, like the goal was scored, the two goal them, him play a hand in a both of them.
Na both of them.
The first one, the ball go to Morgan Rogers, bad touch. By the time Morgan Rogers should even get time for recover
Cover.
before Lenny Euro in him face. But again, Lenny Euro not proactive enough. End up, all right, Morgan Rogers push the ball down the wing. Him get flat footed. Could have made the turn for recover. And once it end up flat footed, it a go hard for you make a recovery. Morgan just cut inside. Well, when him fear show Morgan just down the line. 'Cause say Morgan Rogers right foot him use, him want cut inside. So what you do? You show him down the line. Instead, him get flat footed. Morgan just turn him. Brilliant goal from Morgan Rogers. Keeper can know about. Um, Second goal, Mateus Cunha. One thing I did really like with Manchester United was their pressing. Manchester United really high press in the game, and the man them win the ball up the pitch a lot of times. You see me? Um, so that was a good thing. I have to blame Amorim in the sense where it's been so we play so much games, and at the last probably three, maybe four games, but the last three games we really start to see some tactical changes from Amorim. You see me? When you watch the game, you could have clearly say for most part of the game would have play a four back. You see me? Generally, we normally play a three back and we stick to it for most part of this game and the last game and the game before we were playing a four back system. You see me? Lenny Euro was basically the right back. Um, delete, not delete. I call delete. We need delete back. We do need delete back. Um, just get a notification. Yeah, tip it. We're soon done. We actually finished off with Manchester United right now. You see me? You can scroll it back and watch it. Um, this team is utter booty cheeks. Garnacho is missed. Uga shit is shit. And Luton a scrub. Kakar, I don't say United their side to be honest. But yeah, as a well, we soon get to Ugarte. Because that man can be a real player. Isn't it? But we soon get to Ugarte. Overall, um Mateus Cunha, brilliantly taken goal. I think I'm gonna roll it after Sheshko. Because Sheshko really needed it. But speaking of Sheshko, that man is like him is like a cement pool. Him can't move, bro. Like the man just dead it. Big, tall, and he does nothing on the pitch, bro. Him do nothing. Like, and I was somebody who I really know the talent where Sheshko have. So I don't know if at the league, I don't know if at the side, I don't know if at the tactics, but something is wrong because this is not Benjamin Sheshko, bro. This is not Benjamin Sheshko. Correct. Boss on my side. Oh, I never know. Anyway, Sheshko just look like him not used to playing football at all. That's how him look. Him not look like him ever kick a ball before. Every single time when the ball is rolled across the face of the goal, he's nowhere to be seen. Where is the striking instinct from Sheshko? I cannot tell you. Um, so Sheshko is a man where me honest would have started Xerxes over him, even though Xerxes come on and Xerxes never really do much, but me would have really start Xerxes over him. Because the team seemed to work a bit better with a false nine. Whenever Cunha play false nine, Mbuemo play false nine, Mason Mount play false nine, we seem to have good performances whenever the team play with a false nine. And it was a good performance yesterday, um, in terms of overall, but I don't know. Sheshko just rubbed me the wrong way. Honestly, Sheshko really rubbed me the wrong way. Um, there was no Mbuemo, of course, no Ahmad, no Mazurari. All of them gone Afghan. So of course, a little bit of tweakness stuff will go on right there. So shout out to Aiden Heaven. He did have a really good game in the defense. He was the only defender that played well. Luke Shaw was shit. Obviously, Niori was shit. Bruno Fernandes have to come off with an injury at here. So Bruno Fernandes is now out for a month. I don't know what we're gonna do. Thoughts saying that we're going to buy Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves is under, well, them say him club might take 15 mil for him. 15 million for Ruben Neves. My dad do that yesterday. You see me? Ruben Neves is somebody where him and it's kind of weird now because when Bruno does come back, what is going to happen with Bruno? Because if we buy Ruben Neves is a completely different profile to Bruno. He's more of a dictator. Him dictate the pace of the game. So him as
Can
somebody
finally
where you'd have
film out. The name again? Casemiro.
no, but we need a destroyer. We have to have a destroyer in the midfield. So somebody have to make the tackle them. Ruben Neves is not a tackler. In more for control the pace of the game. And this is where this two-man midfield bullshit no make no sense. You see me? You can't have two man in the midfield. But speaking of that, again, I like the changes where Amorim made because it was basically Ugarte as a lone midfielder, and then we did have four midfielder in front time. Yeah, three midfielder in front time actually. So it was Ugarte, then it was Bruno a little bit higher, and then we did have Mason Mount and who was the next midfielder who play? Cunha. Mason Mount and Cunha. So it was basically like we pack the midfield in front of Ugarte. Ugarte was a lone midfielder cover the back line. Ugarte do absolute dog shit. Ugarte is bro, Ugarte have to be a fake footballer, bro. You have to be a fake footballer. Like, bro, one time I said the man try make a look at a simple diagonal pass. Bro, the man put it out in the stands. A simple diagonal pass the man put in the stands, bro. The man is so trash. The man is garbage. The man is rubbish. The man is every adjective in the dictionary what that is shit. The man
Bad.
not ready. The man not ready at all, bro. My eye them bleed when me have to sit down and watch Ugarte. Me don't like the man on the pitch. Unfortunately, Manuel was injured. You see me? So him could have take part in the game. But this man is rubbish, bro. Ugarte need to go fine. Like
Walk.
him even go sell bag juice and them thing there on the street corner, bro. Cause you know ready, bro. You know you can't be a professional footballer, bro. You simply cannot be a professional footballer. If you is a professional footballer, I feel like say, I still have hope. I feel like say, I still have hope. Like, I want academy can sign me today. If Ugarte is a professional footballer. Ireland, Man United was the better side. Yeah, we were the better side. But again, better side now in ball game. You see me? We see it with Arsenal and we see it again today yesterday with Aston Villa, or day before yesterday. Whenever the match play. You see me? Better side now in ball game. You see me? We need to put ball in the back of net for win ball game. And right now we not put ball in the back of net and we not keep ball out of the back of our net. You see me? And that's our biggest problem. We score a lot of goals. Cunha should have definitely scored the second goal. But we now keep the ball out of the back of the net. And it really annoy me, it piss me off. Oh, we cannot keep a clean sheet, bro. It's annoying. Oh, we can't keep a clean sheet. You see me? But yeah, blame for the manager, blame for the defenders, and the attack was okay. I just certain man in the attack that I really have a problem with. As I said, Cunha should have definitely scored. Sheshko get two golden opportunities to score. One of them him run the keeper, and then him push the ball so far it go for a goal kick. The next one it was a one-on-one. Keeper come out, Martinez save it. Martinez play a good game. Shout out to Martinez. But yeah, apart from that, not really noteworthy. You see me? What I did want a question I did have in mind is, are Manchester United progressing as a team or are they regressing? Because there was a lot of debate on social media where the fan base is actually split. Some people are say Manchester United, them like how we are playing, and some people are say we're not getting enough results. So is that case where Manchester United are regress or them are progress? I think Manchester United is just stagnant. Like them just plateau up. And I think them are regress or progress. You see me? But as I say, Amorim, it might be a case of too little too late for Amorim because as I say, I like the changes we make. You see me? The changes we're making at the past couple of games, I like them. But it might be a case of too little, too late for Amorim. Some interesting matches are coming up. Ireland is progressing. I see improvement, and Timmy said them stagnant. So again, as we can see, people have split opinions on Manchester United at this moment in time. We talk about Bruno. Oh, there's a thing where the Massimiliano might leave in a January. Absolutely disgusting. If Manchester United allow Kobe Mino to leave because of Ruben Amorim, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, I'll probably stop watch Manchester United games. Probably. I'm not gonna promise you that, but probably because, bro, it's crazy to me. Oh, you done make somebody like Mano leave, and it's so annoying, bro. Because this youth is so talented, but the man cannot get in the side because of the coach. It's annoying,
Not because of talent, because of the coach.
bro. You can see man like Ugarte as starting a midfield, and you think a talent to do this?
Off the
Oh
pitch.
shit! I almost forget. Martinez, the butcher. Brilliant game when Butcher come on. Shout out to the Butcher, you see me?
Did you
Him
say that
really
already?
no, I'm never sure. Myself, Emmy Martinez, but that attack. Not
It's a
Lisandro.
Lissandro Martinez.
No, I'm say Emmy Martinez. But that talk about the keeper. But yeah, shout out to the Butcher. Him come on and him basically do where we did been asked the midfielder them for do. Play the simple pass, look for your opening, try play a true ball. Him keep it simple. Him shield the back line very well. And a lot of Manchester United fans been a say, should Martinez be playing in midfield because he has experience in playing in midfield from Ajax days. And I feel like say it's a case where Martinez again, it might be one of them man that where when him switch position, him end up turn out to be better. Which again, him never really have no problem at centre back, to be honest. Though him only problem was him height, and him still never really get dominated aerially. But he might end up in the Premier League, especially because Premier League is very technical. Him have football IQ and him rough. So I feel like say him have a good chance of working out in the midfield. So I would throw him in the midfield for a couple games, see how him do. Last match, he was definitely after Bruno come off, definitely the best player on the pitch apart from Cunha. So yeah, me that throw him in midfield, see how him do. Semenyo to City is interesting. That as well, Semenyo supposedly is choosing between Manchester United and Manchester City. Who do you want, Semenyo?
Yeah,
Where you gonna play Semenyo?
on the right.
Over Daku?
On the right.
Over Foden?
No, over Silva.
Silva playing a midfield.
Ooh, where? Silva right now at this point, Silva don't know where my play. He just dip on the sheet and dip on the field.
How would you line up the midfield? Timmy, right now, but I go if Casemiro there, but I go Cas. No. You see the thing is Casemiro a god for 60 minutes. Casemiro a god for 60 minutes. So 60 minutes on the pitch of Casemiro is gold. You see, anytime this nigga get a yellow card, just sub him off instantly. Cause he bound forget a red card, bro. He just bound forget one. So I go Cass in the midfield, and then I go since there's no Bruno, I go Meno personally, and then the two up top, no Mbuemo of course, so that'd be Cunha and Mount. That's how me that line up. But yeah, so I see. Ireland will kind of cut out, you know. Is me sorry for the man them who never give come up and talk. Definitely the next show is me kind of gone like 1:45 minutes. So if we're bringing up right now, we're there for 2 hours and a half.
Two
Is
or
it?
one. Kind of
So
want to lie down, you know.
yeah, so we're gonna show we definitely are gonna go on a chance to talk next match. Sorry, next live. Shout out to Javo. You see me? Big up yourself, Timmy. Big up yourself, everybody in the chat. Remember, say if you never like the video, please like the video. Is it me? Anytime the live I go on, please share the content. Go on the page them, share the video them. We're already up on the page them. Is it me? Support is always needed. The support is always necessary. We give thanks to the support same way. Is it? So the man them, and the ladies in the chat as well, and the ladies that I watch right now. Big up on yourself.
Long time. For the first video, I want to say Sharna.
Yeah, man, I say Sharna. I hope Sharna, I hope you're good. But yeah, big up on yourself, everybody. And we out.